run in Montreal as well, so it takes a little while for us to get back into this.
I brought something for you.
My guest tonight is Ashleigh McIvor. She's an Olympic gold medalist with Team Canada. Oh, I didn't realize that. You just whipped out the gold medal.
That's
sure did. Fairly intimidating. Can I have a look at that?
Check it out.
That is fantastic. That's heavy, too.
Yeah, it's very heavy. Everybody's surprised by how heavy it is.
Now, I see this is a weird kind of design to it, no? It's kind of like wonky in a way.
Quite funky, yeah. They're all different, too. The print on them, every single one of them is different, so.
It feels good to be a gold one.
Medal, yeah.
That's really nice. I've never held one of those before. How does it feel around the neck, though?
It's kind of awkward, to be honest.
Yeah, I can imagine it would be.
It's awkward to walk with.
Now, we were just talking about your boyfriend, who's also a ski crosser. He was fourth in the Olympic Games. Is there any animosity? Is there any anger? Is there any bitterness or anything like that goes on?
Not toward me specifically, but I'm sure it was tough for him he definitely had a really good shot at winning gold, and he didn't, and he was actually in third, and he tried to make a pass for silver or
I remember
gold.
That now that you say that, yeah.
And which is just, that's how he operates. And he had a big, huge crash.
Well, because a lot of it's chance taking, right?
For sure, yeah, and I think that, it was just cool. It just shows the shift in the Canadian mentality. We used to be all about going out there and participating and
being passive and
and being friendly and getting along with all the other competitors and whatever. And it's like now we're out there to win, and it showed. We won 14 gold medals,
which I think is a good change good change in the dynamic and things. Did everybody have a little bit more swagger to them around this Olympic Games? With the Own the Podium campaign and that sort of thing.
Yeah, at the beginning of the games, there was a lot of negative talk about it, and then people keep saying that when Maëlle won the snowboard cross, and Maëlle and I won our gold medals, it kind of shifted everyone's attitudes. And I actually got a nice card from the women's hockey team saying that I had inspired them to go out there and go get them.
What about all that happened with the women's hockey team after their game? Did you see anything wrong with that? Because I could care less. The idea that they wanted to have a couple beers and smoke some cigars is not a big deal to me.
No, me neither. It's just, it's a bit of a touchy subject when it's, somebody's underage. But.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm willing to look past that too.
Yeah.
But that's me. Let's go back to the moment though. You've won. You've won. You've crossed the finish line first. It's fantastic. And then they put this medal around your neck and the anthem starts to play. What is that like?
It was so surreal. I kept saying to the girls on the podium with me, "Is this for real? we're Olympic medalists." And yeah, I don't know. It was amazing. I knew where all my friends and family were in the grandstands, and I could kind of see how excited they were and feel it. It was just, it was like everything in my life led up to that moment, and it all came together so beautifully. It was crazy.
Now, what's next? Because I'm always curious about this as well. Because I think a lot of the time what we do is we focus so intensely on the 2-week period. And then nothing. Nothing is said about the Olympics. Everybody goes away. What happens with Ashleigh now?
Yeah, honestly, that was halfway through our World Cup season, and I wanted to win the World Cup overall. So we were back on the road a few days later. We went to Sweden, and it was so hard to get my head back into the game. I didn't even want to race. I wanted to.
You're just out there racing with a gold medal around your neck. I wonder if anybody's gonna notice.
It was crazy. I was really surprised at how difficult it was to get back into race mode. But I had a pretty bad race right off the bat, and then I was second in the one following that. We Canadian girls actually swept the podium at the first of 2 races in Switzerland. And
so it's just right back in action for a lot of you.
Definitely, right back. We actually were supposed to be leaving like the day after our Olympic event because of a race in Norway that got canceled. So the organizers' funding fell through, so we had a little time. Yeah.
But other than that, it's just life is normal, and you're a gold medalist now. Are you going to be back in 4 years?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Without question, no hesitation on that whatsoever.
If my body holds up, that's always the biggest issue in the sport of ski cross. It's the biggest obstacle to overcome.
But you'll be determined to be there no matter what.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We appreciate you stopping by tonight.
Thank you so much.
And again, congratulations. I've never seen or touched a gold medal before, so it's a first for me. That's probably, in judging by my physique, it'll be the first and last gold medal that I ever touch. Ashleigh, thanks so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Canadian gold medalist Ashleigh McIvor. In just a second, a lesbian walks into a club and the whole country overreacts.